Ladies and gentlemen, it's Matt!
I want to start by thanking Naz for possibly making my set, by comparison, seem tasteful and decent. So, a few facts about me. I'm Matt, I'm in my 30s, I'm gay, and I'm not very good at it. I'll give you some examples of that. Went cruising, ended up on a ferry. Camping, ended up in Butlins. Then went cottaging, got a skunk in my eye. What I should have done, of course, was the splodge dodge, which is a little tip I'll show you. So I've been single for a little while. It's kind of alright. I started sleeping with a couple of pillows next to me in bed, for company, which I think is semi-normal. But according to my friends, it's not normal if you draw a face. Pretend it's your boyfriend. Or take it club. But I want to say to you, there are some serious advantages to pillow boyfriends, and they're as follows. They don't fart in bed. They don't care if you snore, and they're always for sex. But I have decided to do something about it. I'm going to find myself a real boyfriend. But obviously, I've got quite a busy life, drawing faces on pillows, and so I don't have a lot of time to waste on bad dates. I should tell you about a particularly strange date I went on, which was a guy who'd forgotten to mention in his online profile that he only had one arm. Now, not his fault that he didn't mention that. They don't have the right boxes on the online dating portal. It didn't say age, height, hobbies. How many arms you got? But what he did have was an artificial arm, but not one of the nice kind of robotic, impressive, movable fingers. It's like a real arm. He had a plastic forearm and a hook at the end of it, in a kind of Abu Hamza hand-me-down. But it was slightly different. Because this hook was split in half, and there was a little lever, and you could open and close the hook. Now, I don't want to get into too many details. But I will just say to you that I'm not Muslim or Jewish, but I am now circumcised. Anyway, so wind back a little bit. I met this guy at a train station, and it was winter. He was wearing quite a heavy overcoat. He shook my hand with his other hand, and I didn't think to check because you don't really, do you? And we went to a local pub, and I bought a pint. And the first thing I knew about the book was when the pint crossed the bar, and just from behind me I heard chink, metal, not glass, as he pulled the pint across the bar to himself. Now, in the end, in fact, we had quite a decent date, but I could have done without the surprise element of it, if I'm really honest with you. Which is why I've come here tonight, actually. I'd like to do a Dragon's Den pitch to you, if that's all right with you. And it goes something like this. The way I see it, dating in your 30s is like going to charity shops. Essentially, you're rummaging through other people's unwanted shit to find something that would look good on you. Now, where do we go to do that online? eBay. So what I'd like to present to you is my idea. Online dating, eBay dating with built-in feedback. And if you think about it, this could be a winning idea. It could save us an awful lot of time, a lot of bad dates. And the eBay feedback system is kind of ready-made for this. Feedback question number 1. Did your date match their description? And were they well packaged? Be a useful thing to know. Maybe the evening goes well, you have some wine, some dinner, some laughs, might go well together. Feedback question number 2. Did your date come within the time specified? But I don't think we should just stop here. I think we should roam the rest of the internet and bring in more functionality. So, ladies, if you find that you're repeatedly dating men who turn out to be married, bring in a look at Gmail. Check for attachments. You worried about your sexual health? Quick virus scan. You worried about guys who secretly film sex? Spyware check. Now, we're all nosy. I'm nosy. I'm sure you're nosy too. We'd quite like to know about the previous sexual history of our dates as well, wouldn't we? Not a problem. Amazon. Click. People who shagged Mike. Also shagged Steve, Josh, and Elizabeth. Now, a little word of warning here. If you do find out that your date is bisexual, I now gay that. So that's my pitch to you. I've been Matt Taylor, and like the Dragons, I'm out.
Matt Taylor and me.